Hello everyone and welcome to the stream for Final Fantasy IX. And with this one, I have someone playing the game with me. In this, I've got Mike, who is from the Destiny videos, and he's playing this for the first time. And for me, this is my second favourite Final Fantasy. I know I've mentioned 7 was my favourite. That's my second favourite. Mike has never played this before, so I'm going to be teaching him. But for now, I've started the game. Mike's a little bit ahead.
Not for long.
Oh no, here's the thing with 9. 9 you can really take your time with. But it also has, it has, even back in the early days when it first came out in the PS1, it had a speed run achievement of sorts. If you got to the end of the game within 9 hours, it would give you the best weapon in the game.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna show people around what to do. Yeah. And we're going to get your reaction from you playing your game.
It's easy.
And you are a little bit ahead.
Now bear in mind, you know obviously I've never played this game before, but I do know the names of some characters because of obviously conversations you've had with you while playing Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah, because I'm a big fan of this game as well. In fact, here's the thing, as much as I love Final Fantasy 7, I would always point to this one and say, this should be your first Final Fantasy.
I will be honest with you, I can see why.
You really can't yet.
I don't know, I mean, like, graphically, it's much more advanced than 7. Like, to the point where you can look at it and think, oh, actually, this is kind of cool, even though it's a PS1 game.
It's very cartoony, compared to the darker 7 and 8.
It's not even that. It's like on 7, it was like with the cutscenes, you didn't see much scenery. You just saw you saw Midgar, but then you didn't see much of Midgar. You just saw a big plate in the sky.
It had like painted backgrounds more than anything.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. But on this one, it's more animated. You know what I mean? More like, Well, I'm in Alexandria now anyway.
Oh, you VV.
Yeah.
I'm spoiling it for people who have not played before. I should probably look at that if I'm going to look at it.
See, the funny thing is, I was having a conversation the other day. Well, no, actually last night in work. Or should I say today in work?
Well, yeah. Your hours.
With one of the lads saying, when is too early when spoiling things, because I've never played this game, and is it really a spoiler? Like, and should it really annoy me if this game's been out for what? Has it been out 20 years now? No, not 20 years quite. Was it 99 or 2000?
I think it's like 2001.
Was it 2001? Yeah.
So
when is... Then it's spoiling it, because fair enough if it's a TV show and people have not watched it yet and it's like hours after and you're posting it all over Facebook like a dick. Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Okay. First thing I'm gonna say about the game is this game is very steel heavy.
Yeah.
This is very much a thieves game. Zidane does become sort of your strongest character, but because he's a thief, you want to steal most of the time. Obviously, you start off with a band of thieves, and I think the item you want from the first fight is the Make Masher.
Yeah.
You're obviously past that. You're with VV, so you've not done the whole Baku thing.
Yeah. Oh, so like with Baku, we should have stole off that first enemy.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of unique fights where you just want to steal until you get everything from. because most of them have an item that will help you out until much later on. So I want to see if I'm correct. Some battles may actually take me a while. Yep, I am correct. Has a Meg Masher. So once you steal the Meg Masher, just lay into him. So Sinner, Zidane, Marcus, and Blank.
Is it a good idea to talk to everybody first, or no?
It depends on however you feel. There's a few things that you can do, and wow, Sinner is weak as shit. I've forgotten about that. But yeah, once you've done that, we'll back you. Also, different from 7 and 8, enemies have multiple items to steal.
Yeah.
So with that.
But one thing I do remember about all Final Fantasies, it doesn't matter if you miss one of the best weapons earlier on. When you need it, you'll find another one eventually.
Yeah, yeah. It's only like the ultimate weapons that, you know.
Yeah. You have to get.
I'm trying to remember when you next get the chance to pick up a Mega Masher.
Oh.
It's a little bit. It's not too far away.
Right.
But also,
fan code, skeleton card.
There's another feature in Final Fantasy IX that means you want to pick up as many items and equipment as possible.
Yeah.
Do you remember the synthesis from Final Fantasy VIII?
No, I don't.
It's where you rejigged your weapons. So you got a set of items.
Right.
And you make your weapons better by using those items together with your current weapon.
Yeah.
9 has a much better version of that system.
Yeah.
Where you just go to a synthesis shop, you bring them 2 items and the gill, and they'll make you a better item. But that's not that's not for a little bit away.
I'm sure I'll get there.
Yeah, probably. That's when we kidnap Princess Garnet. You're gonna kidnap the most babylicious beauty in all of Alexandria, Princess Garnet.
Yeah, that's the one I picked too.
Well, no, it's obvious. I didn't show it, but if you pick Queen Bran, or Bran, or whatever the name is, if you pick her 100 times, they'll just give up and say, "No, we mean Princess Garnet, you idiot."
That's funny. What, is it literally 100 times?
Yeah, it's 100 times.
Well, I've just got to the part, I know that I can't do it yet, but I've just found a synthesis.
Yeah, synthesis shop. There is a synthesis shop in Alexandria.
So you're sticking to a popular Final Fantasy tradition and don't go to main story yet, just go into every single building just to have a look about.
See what you can steal, see what you can take.
Not something like that, just to, you know,
you're the hero.
Get me bearings.
Okay. Well, here's the thing, 9 does something that 13 did, but I think 9 does it better.
Which?
It flips the story around characters a lot. Like, you see it from perspectives of the person you need to see it from.
Yeah, 13 did that quite a bit.
It was a bit reckless with it, I think. It wasn't the worst thing 13 did.
Yeah, one thing that annoyed me with it was the fact that you'd be getting really into the story with one character, and it's like, oh, now let's see what this guy's been up to, and you're like, oh, but I was just getting into that.
So you just come up with a really tense moment between Lightning and
Hope or something.
Lightning and Hope.
Yeah. Oh, let's see what Snow's up to.
And then it switches to Snow, and I'm gonna change something on the config. It's not the sound effects. Give me the run. Yeah, I want to be running everywhere.
Need to be running everywhere myself.
I'm quite surprised that it's not got the sensitivity of the analog stick. That's kind of weird. But yeah, if you run around the area, there's a few items on the floor.
Bacon. I'm getting hungry.
I just had something to eat.
Ooh,
so
I want to try.
What are you trying?
Oh dear. Skipping.
Oh, I wondered when you get there.
Yeah. One thing I'm a little disappointed at on this game now is that when you press the... What button is it? When you press the button to put the arrow over your head.
Yeah.
The arrows like Final Fantasy VII don't come up like to say which way is a way to go.
Oh, there's no.
For like someone like me, with like a really bad attention span, that's really helpful.
I think it lays out areas better than 7, so you can tell where you can and can't go.
Yeah, true.
That's my opinion. I don't think I need the indicator as much.
Shall I become a slave?
Hey, your run, you tell me.
Well, can I just point something out quickly? Right, this kid's asking you to be a slave, and ZZ kind of has
ZZ?
VV, I mean, sorry.
Yeah. No, it's cool, it's cool.
VV kind of has a face that's a certain colour. And for the time, I can imagine it got a bit of shit for it.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
Did it not?
No.
I'm surprised. Fuck me if in these days they'd be raw on a toss.
But no one is.
I don't know whether you noticed, but you know Jinx from Pokemon?
Yeah.
Originally had like a completely pitch black face, and they changed it to purple just for racism reasons. How ridiculous is that?
Nah. It's not ridiculous as such. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. You've
No, like I would have understood if it was for legitimate reasons.
It kind of is. I mean, like, I know why she is the way she is, but not everyone does. You know what I mean?
I just think the world is becoming way too politically correct.
The fuck does that even mean?
No, it's just, you know what I mean? It's just people are picking up things for no reason and having a problem with things. Like some things that hang on. Let me put it into perspective. I'm not probably going to come up with the best, but alright, something just popped into me that might seem helpful.
Go on.
Some dude at university in America, he was a white guy, he had dreadlocks. He got basically beat up and like called a racist by some girl for stealing their culture. It's hair.
Yeah, I know,
it's hair.
Yeah, but here's the thing. That's such a minor incident, and you know, when people go, "Oh, it's how." Compare that where you can go, "Yeah, she's in the wrong because that's bloody stupid," compared to how someone can perceive black people as having big lips and a whores, and they kiss as confuse you.
That's fair play. But at the same time,
You know,
it's like,
that's
at least
kind of
if
like...
they would have put some background to the character saying who it was, and it wasn't just a blatant.
Here's the thing, they do. It's based on a... It is based on a myth in Japan where it's a... I think it's a monster or something like that. But it's not intended to be like a racial stereotype. All the info's there. It's just that you can't expect everyone to read up on why, you know, something is the way it is.
Yeah, true.
Otherwise, Final Fantasy 13 would have been a great game.
What do you mean?
Because all of his story was in text blocks.
Whose?
Final Fantasy 13.
What, Zaz's?
No, 13 as a whole. Not Zaz.
What do you... I thought you meant just his. I was like, oh, what? I didn't even notice that. I was gonna say.
No. Everyone's story was put in text. Like a lot of the filler stuff that you needed to know was in the text. Yep, let's play it.
Right.
I just think people.
I didn't even notice that, you know.
Yeah, that's the point. That's the point I'm making.
Oh, fair enough. But at the same time, though, you do get my point, though. People just have issue with the minor of things.
I think the response to it is funnier. It's like people go.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But at the same time, I do think people need to be a bit more like use the a bit. Pardon my French.
You are breaking up a little bit, so I actually didn't see what you said. I didn't hear what you said.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just you were breaking up a little bit. No, I just, it's the response that gets me. It's people screaming, "Oh, why are you so offended?" It's like they're issues for things saying, "Oh, maybe we can change this, or maybe we can do that." Gets people so fucking riled up. It's amazing. It's like the cognitive dissonance is astonishing.
Like these days, it's not even a. It's like everything. It seems everything's an issue.
It's really
honestly.
not.
No, I mean, yeah. I think of it this way. I read the funniest story last night while I was in work. You've seen Wonder Woman, the film Wonder Woman, the new film.
Yeah. I've seen part of it. I've not seen the whole thing.
There's a massive petition going on right now to make sure in the next film that involves Wonder Woman that she's a bisexual. Like, I've never heard anything about Wonder Woman in any of the comics, any of the movies or anything, so it brings me to think, why did he care? It's never been mentioned. Like, fair play. Fair play.
I don't know.
And this, that, and the other. Fair play.
Then
and they're like, oh, you should do this because it's, you know what I mean. But
you're literally saying it. You're literally saying you don't know if what's the truth about it or not. If it's true, then sure. I don't know.
Oh, true. That's one thing I don't know, whether the actual petition is like true or not, because as we've learned several times in the last few years, anything that's put on Facebook, you don't really believe, and you take it with a massive handful of salt.
Here's the thing: she is based on Greek mythology.
Yeah, Greek mythology. Yeah.
So she's probably gay.
Well, most likely, yeah.
She is almost certainly.
No one's ever.
Almost certainly
been
bi.
bothered about that until now.
Well, that's the thing. It's not specifically stated in the movie, so maybe.
No, yeah, but you get what I'm saying, though. It's
I
like,
do.
No
and
one's mentioned anything about this kind of thing forever, and like now, sort of the LBGT scene is so big, people like give a shit and want it to be like, oh, you need to make sure you mention this to people. Why can't we just watch the woman if she has a
because
if it's with a bloke or a woman?
But that's every fandom though. How many times have you told based?
That's true. But that's fair enough. All right, I'll give you that one.
It's every fandom. It just seems to be that people are making a stink about it because it's more than just white guys. You know, it's more than just white guys saying, "Oh, we'd like it to be this way," and it's not really that much of an issue. Like, did you ever play? Oh, what's it called? I've got it on my iPad. Give me a moment.
I can honestly say I've never played a game called What It's Called.
It may actually exist. But it's a Final Fantasy, and it's not Brave of Aethys. What? Did it? Oh, Mobius. Final Fantasy Mobius. Have you ever played that?
Is that the one that you told me about? Oh, was it Brave Exvius that you told me about?
I told you about Brave Exvius. I don't think I've told you about Mobius.
I've just figured something.
What?
I remember you saying about you getting diagnosed with dyslexia.
Yeah.
And is Brave of Aethys an actual game, or is that just how you say Exvius?
It may be just how I say Exvius.
No, it's just interesting. It's just when I was in America a few years ago, there was a bit of story, but it kind of has a point to what I'm saying. I thought I was dyslexic because there was a Pizza Hut there, and I was like, "Mum, why is there a comedian in there?" And there wasn't. It said "Come dine in," because it kind of had some of the similar letters. I was like, "Comedian in a Pizza Hut? What?" America's strange, Mum.
But yeah, what I was talking about on Final Fantasy Mobius.
Yeah.
The main character had he's a male, but he had this really sexy outfit. And there was a backlash from guys saying, "Oh, he's far too sexy," much like the way, you know, people see girls who go, "Oh, her outfit's far too sexy, she can't fight and actually get killed." So it got changed in Mobius, and there was hardly a backlash to it. But if you have a girl have her clothes changed, have you seen how many people freak the fuck out?
Yeah.
So there is a double standard going on.
The one thing I really enjoyed though, like Final Fantasy 13, Lightning had like this big, massive like overcoat kind of thing on, like a big shawl. I don't know what the hell you call it. Basically, she was covered from head to toe, and you didn't see much. The second one.
From the second one, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, doesn't one. You kind of sexed it up a bit more and made like Sarah wear a little bit less clothes to a bit of cleavage and a bit of leg and stuff. The third one, fuck me. Lightning wore pretty much nothing, and I'm like, really?
And you can change it to whatever you want as well.
Oh yeah, but at the same time, it's like, really, is this the main thing of this game?
Where are you up to? Have you finished our VV section?
No, not yet. I'm still talking through.
Okay.
You know what I'm like when I'm talking. I just get into a bit of a trance. Stop pressing X.
No, that's alright.
But no, just one thing along with this, like, kind of... what would you call it, like... What is it? I'm trying to think of the word. Would you call it, like, over-sexualizing women, or, you know what I mean? World of Warcraft. You play it. You get new armor. You get more powerful armor. The more powerful armor you get for a male character, the more beefy the armor is. The more like beefy the armor you get for a female character,
you get skin for.
And that's true because you know what I mean. Yeah, that's honestly true. Because honestly, like people that I know who see it as a big issue because they don't really notice it and they don't focus on that kind of thing. You get people out there who are like, "Oh, look at that clothes, it's so skimpy, and look at that man's clothes, it's so beefy." Oh, so it's a stereotypical game just to cause a problem with something.
And here's the thing,
at the same time, I get it.
Here's the thing, and I don't have a personal issue with it. I don't play World of Warcraft.
Yeah, me either.
I've played, but I see why other people do because they explain it to me.
Yeah, but at the same time, I understand there is a bit. I wouldn't say it's a massive issue. I just think it's I don't know, it's the type of game it is, isn't it? The way the game's made. Because World of Warcraft, is it?
Yeah, but here's the thing, and I can get, I do understand why people will be not upset, but concerned about the outlook of it. But people freak out about the reaction, like, they go, "Oh, you're triggered, you're upset," and like, fuck off with your buzzwords. Just try and hear them out.
Stuff, the thing with the triggered stuff, you have two things in life these days. You get pissed off at the littlest of things, which is where triggered comes from.
No, it's not.
Like, you know.
No, it's not.
No, is it not?
No, it's
I'm not saying
not.
it comes from there, but it's like people getting pissed off at the smallest thing. I assume that's where the whole trigger thing comes from, because to me, someone being triggered is someone like walking out of a shop that's just bought a ham and pineapple pizza and freaking the fuck out when there's no pineapple on it. It's not really a big deal. That's not the point I'm trying to make.
That's not
obviously,
what it is.
Obviously, it's not where it comes from. But all right, go on.
Seriously, I have a friend who has been triggered. I've actually seen her actually triggered.
Okay.
She was a victim of sexual abuse, and sinner's dead again.
Oh, well, that's a legitimate reason to be, in quotes, triggered, as they say.
Well, no.
That's
here's the thing.
reason.
That's the actual. That's actually where
enough.
it comes from. But idiots got their hands on it, and now it's like an internet meme that has no meaning whatsoever. So when my friend
knew that. That's interesting.
you know now. But yeah, I was at a party. My friend was reminded of her experience, and the going through that experience again in their head. It left her really sort of stuck and upset. And you can understand why, because no one should go through that experience and relive it. That's what triggered is.
Fair play. That's
but, yeah.
And then, I see what you mean now, and then people get their hands on these, like, buzzwords.
And use them like the buzzword.
No, I suppose it's not a buzzword, but, Brexit means Brexit. I heard the funniest thing on the internet the other day. I didn't share it because I know people will get pissy about it, but, I can't be asked with the people getting moany, but it was really funny.
Can I just stop you? Can I just stop you for a moment because of this portion of the game? What is going on here is we're trying to put on a play for the audience. Blanca's going to give you directions of what to press, and you want to try and impress as many people as possible with your performance, and you'll get some gil for doing it. So you get like starting gil for how good you do this. So the speed at which you do it and the accuracy of which you press. Okay, carry on.
Well, yeah, like I said, the funniest thing. I saw the funniest thing the other day, and basically was it? What's his name? He's a talk show host. There's loads of them, but he's an English one. He wears glasses. I can't remember his name. He's the one who always speaks out against Trump and stuff. I can't.
Well, that doesn't shorten it down.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. A lot of people like talk stuff on Trump. What's his name? It doesn't matter anyway. But he said, what was it? Or was it even him? Or was it on the Hot Water Club? The Hot Water, whatever. You know what I mean? The Hot Water Company, the comedy place. I don't know, there's a thing on Facebook anyway. I follow it. It's funny. Someone said, I hate this whole new thing with Brexit means Brexit. And he goes, well, you know, it doesn't even mean anything. You could say whipple flabs means whipple flabs. And I was like, that's funny.
Yeah, that's the way the world has been for a few years, and it's only been... Way! I got all 100 nobles watching being impressed. Nice.
I am not even up to that part yet. He's like...
Yeah, I know. I know. But, yeah, I've just explained that for you for later.
Well, just so you roughly know where I'm up to, apparently VV's scared of heights.
Okay, so you're not that far away from me.
That's what I love about playing these games with you. All I have to say is a little piece of dialogue, even if it's like half a line.
You're on the rooftops, aren't you?
Something. Yeah, and you'd know exactly where I am. It's brilliant.
Oh, hello, new person to the stream.
Ooh.
What was I saying?
How many people are watching?
2 at the moment.
Fair
And
enough.
one of them's me.
Oh, okay. Well, hello, second person. Well, technically first person to the stream.
Yeah. Actually,
Right.
It wouldn't surprise me if this was Shoop.
So, the first character we called Cloud because of my obsession with characters after Final Fantasy VII characters. So the second character, by way of process of who comes second, would be Barret.
Okay.
But there is another guy in the game I know who kind of looks at a similar build to Barret.
Okay, I'm thinking 2 people that could be.
He wears like the big armor.
Okay, yeah, I know who it is.
Who? I'm not sure. I know who what they look like, but
Steiner.
yes, but so he's going to be called Barret. I wonder who Vivi could be because there's not really anybody who is.
Vivi is completely unique.
Yeah, okay, but he's not really like anyone from 7. But okay, let's just ask a question now. How many people do you have in your party available at any given time?
Available? I think the most.
The most your characters you can get.
I think it's 8.
Because is it? And how many was there on 7? I think there was also 8, wasn't there?
9.
Always the 9. Oh, that's okay then, because I'm not going to run out of names. So I can't call an Aeris because she was the mage. No, this is the predicament I go through while naming every character on a different game other than 7.
Yeah, I just live and let live. I'm gonna call every character the name that is given to them in this run because this is for the internet.
Yeah. But I do like the name Vivi.
Vivi is a really good. Vivi. Like you've noticed my avatar changed from Cloud to Vivi. I think Vivi is probably one of the best written characters in Final Fantasy history.
I think it would be very rude to change his name.
Keep it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I think I'm just gonna stick to the main, like Cloud and Tifa for now, like I do in 7. Like I call Rinoa. Is it Rinoa? The name is?
Yeah, Rona.
Rinoa. Rona. I was gonna say Rhonda then.
I think it's Rinoa.
Yeah, I think it's Rinoa. Yeah. So Rinoa and Squall, I always change to Cloud and Tifa.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Because to be honest, they are very similar characters. Like Cloud being the main character, but then Tifa and Rinoa are quite similar, as in like the attacks and the look and all of
that. They are protagonist and love interest 1 and 2.
Pretty much. Oh, Japanese games with your in-depth characters.
Honestly, I really like
game love interest 1 and 2.
I really like the characters in Final Fantasy IX.
Yeah. I will be honest, they're a lot more broad.
Yeah, this is a very colourful and very unique stylish.
Very loaded game.
Yeah. It's also very dark as you go on.
Yeah.
Like Final Fantasy VII had a theme going towards the meaning of life. Final Fantasy IX, what it means to die.
Yeah.
And yeah, you wouldn't expect that in a really colourful sort of cartoonish game like 9. Although I am sort of spoiling for
Oh wow, I'm glad I didn't choose the queen.
Events later
It
on.
was the princess.
It wasn't a choice. He was just checking to see if you were paying attention.
And the guy with the armor, is that the guy who like protects the princess and the queen and stuff with the sword and the armor? Yeah, that's definitely Barrett. Damn, the queen has a face. It's just like really, really round.
The queen is a lovely shape, and that shape is a circle.
I'll be honest though, the princess is kind of like a Tifa, isn't she? And I'm
Yeah, somewhat.
Number
3. She's unique.
Yeah.
I like Princess Garner. I think she's a really good character.
And the king, I don't know whether this is the king, the person with the really pink beard and pink fairy coat.
The king is dead, I believe.
Okay.
Captain of the Knights of Pluto.
Right, okay, well, let me just do a little... have you ever played Call of Duty 4?
No.
No, well, with the beard he has, he reminds me of, like, if Soap McTavish would be on a fancy character and then dipped in a rainbow.
Okay, I know who Soap is.
Not Soap, sorry, I mean Captain Price.
Oh, Price, okay.
Yeah, Price has that kind of really... You always know Price because of that beard. If he didn't have that beard, you would not know that.
Queen Braun looks like what would happen if you blew up a Smurf.
Yes, it does. What if what is it? If a Smurf would have eaten, what's that Violet out of Willy Wonka? What did she eat at 10?
She was in the ocean of chocolate, or the river of chocolate.
No, but didn't she eat something in the
the blueberry, the blueberry thing. Yeah.
If a Smurf would have eaten the blueberry out of Willy Wonka's factory.
I'm keeping
it was blueberry bubblegum because in the original film, she I'm going off the original. In the original film, she ate like a piece of gum because that was her thing. Like she got invited to the factory because she was like the person who's like eating them one piece of gum for the longest amount of time, wasn't it? Everlasting gum. That was it,
yeah, and it was experimental. It was experimental because it turned into a blueberry.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so we are now with Stein and the Knights of Pluto. The bumbling idiots. Boom, ba, boom, ba, boom.
A fight against the guy with the big fluffy pink beard. I'm just gonna, if we ever get him as a like part of the party, he's getting called Captain Pinkbeard.
I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anyone like that in the party.
Quick question: what is SFX?
Special effects. You're in a play.
And what exactly is that?
You're in a play, so it's special effects for the show.
Oh, fair enough.
It really likes to be a little bit meta.
Does it do any damage?
No.
Oh, well that sucks. I'm gonna stop using it then.
Alright, is that all you did was give the crowd a light show?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it does 0 damage. No, I only done it twice. Also, why are these characters at the very start just all called Blank?
No, there's just a character and his name is Blank.
Oh, okay. I just thought they were all called Blank because they're just a band of thieves, like you said, innit?
Yeah, they had a band of thieves.
Do you keep them in your party? Because it would make sense them calling them Blank and not really giving you any like name to attach him to.
Well, the other two are called Marcus and Sinner.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I just noticed that now by the ATP gauge.
Good lord.
You know me, I don't notice what's in front of my face.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just they are characters and they are party members, but they're not regular party members. I'll give you that much. Phew, fatigue rears its ugly head. I really like this opening as well, because you get a nice chase.
Right.
Jumping like that in that heavy armor's gotta be so taxing on your neck.
Honestly though, it does look a little Kingdom Heartsy, like when the animations of it and stuff.
I get that, you know.
A little. I'd say on this game they thought, right, let's go away from Final Fantasy, because 10 looks like Final Fantasy again.
It is this one is definitely a cartoon adventure.
But yeah, I'm just thinking like Square Soft, would it be at the time, or was it Square Enix when this game came out?
Square Soft at the time.
Yeah, Square Soft. I'd say Square probably thought to themselves, hang on. Enter correct commands to follow the choices. Okay. Right,
yeah.
Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Attention span and stuff.
Need to focus.
Oh no, I got one wrong.
Keep going.
Damn you, attention span.
And he continues talking to me.
There we go. 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 There we go.
Thrilling commentary.
Yeah. I'm not even looking at the characters, I'm literally fixated
on what Blank is saying.
Yes.
What in tarnation?
My eyes are fixed. Oh no. This kind of thing, part of the game, is not good for someone with an attention deficit disorder.
I have ADHD.
70 were impressed.
Ah, that's not bad for your first effort.
Should I perform it now? I don't want to perform it again.
Okay, so you
530 gil though.
Only 530?
Yeah.
This cowgirl's wilder than the bucking bronco. I love the characters in this.
But yeah, like I was saying, it's like I just sort of in my own mind, I just think on this game they were thinking, oh, we need to do something a little bit different, but still kind of sticking to Final Fantasy. So they probably stuck to the loaded storyline and the whole gameplay and all the extras and stuff with that, and then thought, oh, you know what, we'll try Kingdom or something that's like along the lines of Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts came after this.
What, number 1?
Yep.
Oh, fair enough. So if anything, Kingdom Hearts probably would have been modelled off this game. Maybe they just tried something completely new, realised that, oh, actually the animation maybe doesn't work for us, and didn't want to stick to that kind of thing, and then just used that for Kingdom Hearts, maybe. I'm probably overthinking this.
I think you've got a wrong idea of where this was coming from. This was 9 was inspired by the first few Final Fantasies. They wanted to They wanted to go away from like this dark storytelling to something more lighter.
Yeah.
Which inspired the art style and the texture of the world. The irony is, it becomes really, really dark towards the end.
Yeah. To be fair though, 7 is fairly dark.
Yeah, 7's dark. That's what I mean. Like 7 was dark. 8 was dark, so they wanted to do something that was closer to the original Final Fantasies.
don't know though, you know, because like with Final Fantasy though, I quite like the dark sort of storyline to it.
Yeah.
There's a lot more visually in this game though.
I like good storytelling. And for me,
like,
7 and 9 have some of the best storytelling in it.
Mm. I'd say 7 was probably the benchmark. I'd say for like others, 7, and then like you know.
I'm just saying before like a comment sticks in about it. People will say 6.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Well, I know. Again, I've never played 6 either.
I have played halfway through, and here's the thing. I think the same thing happens with 7. I think the hype gets to it. Like, it doesn't live up to the amazing hype. Like, people who play 7 and then go on to play 6, after being told so many good things about 6, doesn't quite live up to it. Like, I don't think Kefka's as good as people make out.
Yeah.
Kefka kind of sits on his hands for a lot of it. He's great in the beginning, but then when he's won, he kind of just sits on his hands, you know? I think Kuja in this, who you'll meet later on, very similar to Kefka.
Kuja, is he like he looks like an animal type creature, isn't he?
No, he's very feminine. He's very feminine.
Oh no, I'm thinking of 10. I'm thinking of what's his name? He's like, I don't know. He's not like
Seymour.
A wolf, but I don't know what
Seymour.
he is. Seymour, I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah. Kuja is completely different. Kuja is, to me, he's rather like Kefka, except less madness, but more conviction in what he's doing. Like, when Kuja wins, he doesn't sit on his hands about it. He doesn't wait for the enemy to come after him. Like, the world still happens with Kuja when he's getting things done. And he's a sinister motherfucker.
Yeah.
But that's much further on in the story.
Final Fantasy 6, is that...
That is
PS1?
NES.
Oh, on the NES. Oh, fair enough. So it's pretty much like more of a Zelda-y looking game. Are you looking up on it from the top, or...?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because I remember Zelda was more of a... It looked very... I think that's the kind of style that Pokemon was like modelled on, isn't it? Like, it looks a bit like, you know, like walking about and stuff, and through the grass and through doors and stuff.
Yeah, the overhead view.
Zelda is that over view and up left. You can literally walk up and left. You can't do diagonals.
Yeah, so you're based on a grid.
Pretty much.
Yes.
So I probably wouldn't play 6 anyway, even though it probably isn't a good game. Probably is a good game. It's like Hooded Girl. What's this? Is this Flower Girl all over again?
You know what? It is.
Oh God! I thought you were the one I've been all this time. Yeah, I'm only in the castle.
Oh no, it's alright. You're not that far behind me. But yeah, Hooded Girl, or if you want to use your actual name, Princess Garner.
I knew it was.
one of the like I love the I know I've mentioned this loads, but I love the characters in there.
Thorn and Zorn. Oh, that's funny.
I never got
you have
the
to have a Bill and Ben and a Tweedledum.
Oh
like
well.
This.
Yeah. The villainous. I mean, like Zorn and Fawn are great for their own sort of stupid reasons.
We're in trouble, we're in. I like the...
The copying each other, what they're saying.
Yeah, they're like Tweedledum and Tweedledee.
Yep. Just checking out what's the delay on my stream. I'd say it's about 5 seconds.
That's normal.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I remember when I used to stream back in like 2011, 10? 10, 11? Yeah, it was about 10, 11, yeah. I used to stream all the time, and the delay for that used to be about 15 seconds.
Christ.
Mind you, I was on like 5, 6 meg internet.
Here we go. Princess Einsteiner, I've come to your rescue.
Captain of the Knights of Pluto. Grrr.
Oh, you should have named them by now. Oh no, you haven't.
No.
No, you haven't. I knew instantly my mistake. But
how long has it been since you played this game anyway? Oh, where she is. The Oompa Loompa. The blue Oompa Loompa. Smurfalumpa.
Less than a year. I think I played it about 6 months ago.
Okay.
Because I do have it on PC.
Yeah, alright, fair enough.
So
but when you heard it was on PlayStation 4, you was like, I have to buy it.
Yes, any reason the world gives me to buy Final Fantasy IX, I will take it up. I literally I bought it on PC because I was desperate for it to go on PS4. I just didn't. I had no access to it because I got rid of the PS3.
Yeah, I'm not gonna change his name. Hang on, I just accidentally changed his name. Instead of Sterner, it's Stername.
I think if you press triangle, you can reset his name.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Yep, that's what the Queen Brawn's getting called now. Smurfalumpa.
Okay, if you want.
A mixture between a Smurf and an Oompa Loompa. I think it is good though the way you can name your characters anything you want though, because there's not enough of that these days.
Because all the voice acting, you don't really get a chance of naming your characters in a way that makes your character mean something. Like recently, there's a really good game called Darkest Dungeon that lets you name all your characters, but they can die, which is like and anything with permadeath usually lets you name your characters.
Yeah. No, it's just like certain games. I can't remember what game was it. There was a game I played a few years ago, and basically it had the option to call your character something else, but it had
presets or something like that.
Yeah, like presets of other names where, like, because it was voiceover acting and stuff, they'd input that name. I mean, it was a bit times when you used certain names, because, like, say your character's name is like fucking Steve, like Captain Steve, and stuff like that. It flows well because that's what they originally intended, and they recorded it all as one. But then other names where it's like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of something. Say it's like something that doesn't really flow very well, a name that doesn't flow very well in the sentence, you can pick up on it that it's like an edit. It's clever the way they do it though.
Okay.
Right, here's Steiner.
Oh, so you want...
you useless good for nothing, thanks. Yeah, I'm Steiner now.
Okay. Guys, just...
I will admit though, I do love the the clunky armor, like overdubs.
His armor is huge, and you hear it every time he moves.
Yeah, you do. This guy could not get away with being a ninja. Holy crap. This castle's kind of big. Screw it, let's go this way. Yeah. No.
Okay, so it's something that I've not mentioned so far, but will become really apparent very soon. The characters are not developed like they are in 7 or 8.
Yeah.
They are much closer to 10.
Yeah. What's Chocomog doing here? Oh, Chocomog's just a save point. That's one thing I have noticed, one constant in every single Final Fantasy game.
The Moogles.
Chocomog.
The Moogles.
Yeah, the Moogles.
Took me way too long to work out what you meant by Chocomog. Mog is just the name of the Moogle in that summon.
Ah, right, okay.
And Choco is the name of the Chocobo.
Okay. Oh. Good brain. Here, take this and go find my daughter. Oh, that's useful. The Queen just gives me an elixir to go and find her daughter, and I'm like, yeah, that's helpful.
Wow, I did not know you could do that.
Oh, I didn't either. I just went up and found the Queen. I was like, oh, let's talk to her, and I got an elixir.
Didn't yeah, like I said, didn't know you could do that.
I just thought you.
Okay. I love this game's sense of humor.
Bite the bullet, you worthless grab. I'm talking to people.
You will see later on, like, but not too much later on. But the most amazing like line, not line, but reaction. It's great.
Oh yeah, do you know what day it is today?
Friday?
It's everyone hate on iPhone Day. iPhone 8 just got released.
Oh, there's a YouTube video I actually need to see.
Yeah.
It's based on that.
What, people taking the pit with people fucking slagging off iPhone for no reason?
Yeah. Yep. So you know in 10 where everyone has sort of specific roles, but they can learn everyone's roles and it starts up that way. And this has kind of a mix of 7 and 10. Everyone has their specific roles, but they level up like in 7. The only thing that's kind of unique is their abilities and how they learn abilities, like the passives and the actual abilities. But I will tell you more about that when it comes up.
And I'm assuming that the materia doesn't exist in this game, but I'm assuming there's something that's like, you know, the equivalent of materia.
It is equipment.
Yeah. Okay.
Equipment basically teaches you new abilities, and you have to hold on to the equipment for a certain amount of experience points.
Yeah.
To let you keep that ability on you without wearing the equipment.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So currently,
sorry, go on.
Currently your Zidane is holding the dagger, and the dagger teaches flee.
The princess.
Yeah, the princess.
Yeah.
If you were to take the dagger off of something else that doesn't have flee in it, then you won't be able to use flee anymore, unless you level up the ability flee to its max, and then you keep it throughout the rest of the game.
Well, who knew she would?
Sorry?
Who knew she would have jumped off? the face on him, the face on Steiner then.
Steiner is great. Steiner's reactions are tremendous. He's so indignant about everything in the world.
Oh, he's brilliant! Steiner just flew into a building.
Yep.
No, I do not want to skip this movie, it's too entertaining.
I don't know why you'd ever want to skip the movie.
No, I pressed X by accident.
Oh, right.
And then said, do I want to skip the movie? I see what you mean now about the character skipping. Like, it's well done in this game. Like, there's a point to it. Like, Zidane finds Princess, then you see Princess getting chased by Zidane, and then it skips to them.
Yeah.
Because that's what you can see at the current time, whereas 13 was literally, right, we haven't seen these guys for a few hours, let's go back and see what they're doing, even though you're right in the middle of, like, an important part of the game with this person.
The conveyance of the character switching is a lot better. Like, even, like, there's a bit later on where it does it pretty heavily, where it switches between two parties, and even that's done really well.
Yeah. Yeah, this cowgirl's wild in the book in Bronco. I'm up to that bit now.
Yep.
Bloody hell, seems like you were up to that bit ages ago. Because you know so much about this game, do you just like skip through all of the like things that quit?
Yes,
you
I do.
Just spam X.
Well, it's not that it's not a spamming X.
So much better. I read them all. I've got to read them all.
I realise that I am on stream, so I am.
Yeah.
I am trying to slow down, but I'm not going through stuff that's a bit unnecessary. If that makes sense. I have absent-mindedly pressed X, like spammed X, but I'm trying not to. Okay, so I'm up to the last fight of the tutorial. And it's a big bomb. Big old bomb.
That's funny. I wish to be kidnapped right away. That's like perfectly normal.
You find out why later on. It just makes sense. But yeah, in this fight, you like. In this tutorial fight, you can't lose.
I really like the music in this game.
Music's really good. Music is underrated. I think
a lot less synthy.
Yeah, there's a lot less synth. There's an absolute belter of a track later on down the line.
Yeah.
I think that's the fight done. Nope. Don't need to do anything else really, just spam attacks. He can't kill you before the bomb behind him is set off. There we go. And that, to me, is the tutorial for Final Fantasy IX done. How long have I been on stream?
I don't know.
Let's find out if I can. I can't. What's about? It's about an hour.
I really like Steiner.
Yeah. We've been roughly an hour.
Oh, I've been playing this game for an hour.
Yep.
Fucking hell, that's mad. Shit, yeah, it's 6 o'clock as well. It's okay though, because I'm not in work tonight, so I'm staying up awake all night.
I'm gonna try and do an all-nighter myself.
Well, which is why I was saying to you, I'm not really. I'd want to play Final Fantasy IX, obviously, to get into it with you and stuff for a bit, and then obviously when and if you get bored, we'll go on Destiny. Or if you don't want to go on Destiny, I'll just go on Destiny myself. We've got all.
Just see how things go. My hunter is now stronger than my
How
my
do you
sorcerer.
get stuck in a bloody hole that big?
Have you not picked up on what's happened?
No. Did Steiner push him?
Nope.
What happened? He's just stuck arse end first, but it's massive the hole. You surely can't get it.
It's Sinner. Oh no.
Oh, is it?
No, it's blank. It's blank. Blank's doing it on purpose.
Yeah. Oh right, okay.
Because he wants to help. He wants to help kidnap Garnet.
Oh right. Okay, I was gonna say.
Okay, so yeah, tutorial's over. We now get to sort of play. I'm not going to say too much, but the people watching the stream or the video or however it's going to be when it comes down to it, will see that, well, shit's fucked up. I didn't press X any there.
Right, what should we do now? Let's get the play over with and get the hell out of here. Okay. Where are we going? Are we going through that doorway there? We are going through that.
Tell me when you get into your... Yep, here's your fight. He has 2 items on him, but it's like armor. I'd steal it, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. Oh. Yep.
I'm gonna steal from Steiner.
Yeah.
stole a leather hat. I didn't steal anything. So that means everything's gone. You're alright. About stealing stuff.
Yeah, steal. Steal as much as you can. At least in this game, you steal as much as you can. If it says doesn't have anything, then you are done stealing.
Oh damn. Why is...
What?
He's just took the armor off someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucked up. I completely forgot the magnet. Whatever. Okay, I will just say for reference sake, when I play the game in my own time, I normally come here and train till I'm level 5. But because I'm on stream, I'm going to get one fight, and then move on to the next area. I will say, for reference sake to you,
Yeah.
9 is tough. 9 is a lot harder than most other Final Fantasies.
7.
It's definitely harder than 7. But I'm just saying in general how much harder it is.
I think I know what I'm gonna do after I've completed this one.
Go on.
I'm gonna buy 10. I mean, the only thing is 8 isn't out, so I'm just going to complete them all in order, because I swear 12's out on PlayStation 4 as well.
Yeah, 12 came out on 4 recently. The Zodiac Age.
What one's 12? Is that a multi on online one, is it?
No, it's not.
14 are online, isn't it?
Yeah, 12, it's a completely different system.
Yeah. Did you like 12?
I like the story. I don't like how they finished there, and the fighting system is a bit meh.
I mean, I'm just a bit gutted 15 isn't turn-based. I know it's the whole, like, trying to stay current and stuff, but...
12 is not turn-based.
Isn't it? No.
Nope.
13 is.
Yeah. Well, it's somewhat turn-based.
See, 13's weird though, because 13's turn-based, but to the point where the characters still run about a bit.
It's not even that. It's just got it's got a weird style to it.
So, can I just say, I'll have a guess. So, your favourite Final Fantasies, top 3, I'll guess.
Okay.
7, obviously I know. 9, obviously I know. But after that, I would say 10. Or am I wrong?
I'm trying to think. I don't think.
Well, to be fair, what else is there? I mean, 13 I know you don't like, but then 15 I know you like, but I don't know whether you like it more than 10.
That's kind of where I'm throwing up.
Well, if it's that good, I might actually go and get 15 and try and complete it.
I never... Right, how do I put it? In terms of gameplay, 10 is better.
Yeah.
But 10 has got some horrible hang-ups in the story.
Yeah.
15 has got some hang-ups in the story as well.
Yeah.
But the gameplay is not awful.
Yeah. Nah, that's one thing I will say about 15. The gameplay is very pretty.
It's pretty, but it's not engaging, you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, everything on 15 looked brilliant, but that's kind of just a theme with since they've, like, you know, started flopping games. They think, oh, if we make it look nice, maybe they won't, like, realise we haven't really done the greatest job with the actual game itself.
There's parts there are parts of 15 I really like.
Yeah. I've just thought of a funny analogy for Final Fantasy games. Like, at least new ones. It's like putting shit in a burger. At first it looks the same and it looks all fair enough until you bite into it.
You think shit looks like burgers?
Same colour. You know what I mean? And on that note, I really fancy a burger.
I've already had one.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you said you were gonna make them, didn't you? How did they go?
Pretty well.
Oh, the princess has been stabbed.
Have you seen Steiner's reaction?
Yeah. Jazz hands.
It's a play, and he's losing his goddamn mind.
No. That's funny. Fucking hell, man. Steiner's so over the top.
Okay, so we've learned Final Fantasy IX's version of a limit break.
Holy crap! You can buy 50 gig of iCloud storage for 79p a month. Then why are people so arsed about the internal storage of an iPhone not being very big and it can't be expanded? You don't need it to be expanded, you got goddamn virtual storage. I mean, this is what I've been saying for years. I don't know why they, like, do physical storage.
Cheaper. You don't have to buy servers.
True, but at the same time, look, that's why you pay for it though. You pay for it monthly, 79p a month. But it's so much easier because if you need more, you just pay for more.
Yeah, no, but it's kind of manipulative to say, oh, if you want the storage you actually want, you have to buy monthly. However cheap it is, you still have to buy that storage monthly for however long you want that phone.
I mean, it makes sense though, because you're paying for the servers then, aren't you? 79 pence for 50 gig worth of storage on a server, that's not bad.
I know, but it's for storage that you could have had on your phone. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, what I'm saying is, like, with the storage on PlayStations, I don't even know why they come with massive 1 terabyte hard drives. All they need to do is come with enough storage to house, like, updates on, and then just, like, save games to the cloud. It's so much easier. And then you would pay for that storage monthly with your PlayStation Plus subscription.
Yeah, but what about the people who don't want PlayStation Plus? They're priced out of having the games. It's just stuff you've got to think about.
Well, okay, then if the people who don't want PlayStation Plus, I don't know, they can maybe make the console cheaper and they'll have a bit of money left over and buy it if they really want one.
Jesus.
That's not how those work. Huh?
I just turned on Brave Vitas because there was like emergency maintenance going on, and the compensation I just got back for the maintenance was pretty big.
I do get what you mean though. With this, I do like the way it switches between characters.
Yeah. And like I said, it switches heavier as the game goes on. Like there are sections where the team is split up into two. Monsters born out of the mist.
That's this Rust a lot. Rust a lot.
Because some of the lands I always called Stein are rusty.
Yeah.
Because it then sounds like Steiner was incredulous that Zidane almost got his name right. Free someone was shit. Oh shit! What? What?
Right. I'm in a fight now. Again. I have a summon?
So I'm sorry for the. Oh no. No, I was talking about Brave Vitas.
Oh, okay.
I was just checking because of the report on there.
Damn, Vivi's actually pretty damn powerful. Oh, I don't have any.
Wait, what? I think I know what this means. Okay, so apparently people have been moving the game's in-game currency.
Say again?
There's an in-game currency called Lapis, which you can get by doing certain stuff in the game, or by spending real world money on it. It's kind of for a freemium system. It's an okay one. It's decent for what it is, but apparently people have been cheating and moving like Lapis around. I had about 2,500.
Yeah.
But I'm now at 8,500.
What?
Which is yeah. I'm confused as well. So that's like a 6,000 Lapis, change.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna see if my iPad has the same number, because I think they've combined Lapis to all accounts, which is good.
Yeah.
Because before I had 5,000 Lapis on my iPad, but only 2,000 on my phone. Which makes no sense. No, it's different.
Huh.
What the fuck? Okay, so now I have 8,000 lapis on my phone, but 7,500 on my iPad, which is both wrong. I shouldn't have that much.
Big bomb.
Yep. The bomb I was talking about before.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that
How long
much.
ago was that? Like 20 minutes ago.
That's so confusing. I mean, like, free currency, I'll take it. Because there's a special type of summon that costs you 5,000, and it gives you 10 summons plus one guaranteed rare summon. And I'm hoping to say I'm saving that up for when Cloud comes up, basically. How did she wind up in the bar?
One thing I do find a little bit irritating is that there's no health bar.
Yeah, but the numbers are pretty clear.
Oh yeah, but at the same time...
It doesn't have your max health.
Yeah. It's like that sort of visual... kind of, you know, min to max gauge kind of helps you realise, oh shit, I'm getting a bit low on health.
Yeah, I understand that. So here's the thing, Vivi becomes a boss in this. Vivi is a monster that you can... If you stick with him, he's just a beast of a character, and he's a child.
Basically, Vivi's he's only 9. Basically, Vivi's the character you want to keep throughout your whole game, like Barret was.
Well, you don't have to keep Barret, but I think Vivi is definitely an MVP of this.
Yeah.
I think I know when I'm gonna go to, and then I'm gonna jump out.
Oh, you're going to make food or something?
I've got a goal of where I want to leave the stream.
Okay. Oh, fair enough. So yeah, you're going to jump off the game and jump on Destiny or something?
I'm not sure yet. I might just go into the living room and see what's going on with everyone else.
Alright, fair enough. Actually, yeah, good point. Do not be an antisocial hermit when you're in uni.
Yeah.
Yeah. So were you? So the first year when you were in uni, I'm assuming.
Sorry.
You were in? Were you in halls? Student accommodation.
Yeah.
And your second year, were you in a house with people?
No, I was in accommodation. I've been in accommodation all 3 years.
Oh, was that? Oh, right. Was that one of my mates? Actually, obviously you know him anyway. Remember Darren King?
Yeah.
Well, the first year he was in student halls. The second year, I don't believe he was allowed to be in the halls. They said that like they don't offer. Mind you, it was in the middle of the Liverpool city centre. But yeah, they didn't offer like accommodation. You had to find a house or something to live in with the people.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
I've just been in accommodation now for years.
Fair enough.
And particularly in the third year, there's they've knocked off some of the price from you. So.
That's alright. So are you paying rent monthly and stuff or weekly?
Termly.
Oh, termly, okay. So what is that, every 3 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Oh shit, you must only pay 2 lots of rent then?
3.
3 lots of rent? If it's every 3 months... Don't you get like 6 months a year off?
No. The third term is... The third term is about a month and a half.
Get a month and a half off?
No, a month and a half in the third term.
What do you mean?
I go in for 2 free terms and then a third 1.5 term.
Oh, okay, I get you. I do quite like the story of this though.
It gets better. You've literally just started.
Yeah. No, like the ship's just crashed.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm out of the tutorial now.
Yes, that is the... I would assume that's the end of the tutorial.
Yeah, it's Baku talking about crashing and stuff with Sinner.
Yep.
Right, I am gonna check what the crack is with my bank because I fancy Chinese tonight. Or do I? Because I was told earlier I was getting pizza by my team leader and then he was the dick and said he wasn't buying us any. 83, 63, 40... I should have known.
I've forgotten what items that Baku has. Come on. I'm gonna have to make a decision when I stream like later portions of this game. How badly do I need certain items?
Yeah.
That one I wanted. I wanted the iron sword.
Active time event?
Yeah.
Press that to see ATE. I can't see ATE. Okay. The forest keep.
Yep. So whenever you see ATE pop up on the screen, you can press the trackpad to go to events in different areas of the world, even.
Vivi falls over a lot, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Actually, he does stop. He does stop falling over.
Ah.
Can I speed up the ATB?
That's interesting. So you pause the game and it says you press L1 for battle assistance, L2 for 999.
Yeah.
Assuming that's like limit break or something.
No, that's
R1
for just maxing out your damage.
Oh right. And then R2 for safe travel, which is probably the equivalent of Final Fantasy 7's like push both sticks in to have no random encounters.
Yeah.
So I'd say L2 is game breaking. No idea what L1 is. Battle assistance. I'd say the only useful ones there would be R1 and R2. But I do like the fact that they're options.
Yeah. I may do a run at some point which is just me breaking the game.
What do you mean?
Just go do like all the cheats.
Oh yeah.
There's actually there's actually a cheat on
game in about 3 hours.
PC. There's a cheat on the PC version that absolutely it teaches everyone every one of their abilities straight away.
Yeah.
Rusty, I am Aldebert Steiner, Knights of the Captain of the Knights of Pluto, and I will never work with you conniving thieves.
What's going on? Oh, I got a limit break.
You do.
What is that light? I don't know, somehow it raised my power. It could really be trance. Heard of it before. Trance is induced by a surge of emotion. Alright, let's take him. Alright, let's take him!
Okay, so with Zidane, one of his abilities gets changed when he turns into trance.
Yeah.
You keep attack, you keep steal, but skills turns into Dine. And with Dine, you can do Zidane's special attacks. So for this, you want to be using free energy.
Okay. I'm just going to try and steal off this thing.
I don't think it's got anything.
Is it not? Oh, okay, fair enough.
You want to be using free energy.
What do you mean? What's free energy?
It's in Dine. So instead of skills, Zidane now has Dine abilities.
Okay.
And instead of flee, he has free energy. That's the move you want to use.
Right, I need to heal the princess.
Okay, so let's talk to Vivi.
Hit this thing.
Hey?
It said Zidane said this ain't no time to be attacking or something.
Use Dine. Use your free energy, for God's sake.
Steiner, I've got attack, sword art, and item.
Yeah.
And with Zidane, I've got attack, skill, change, defend, skill, he's got flee. Oh shit.
What?
Zidane just kind of died.
What are you doing?
Not paying attention.
Oh, obviously.
Have I just
Sorry?
max health? Have I got to keep healing Garnet till she gets max health or what?
No, you have to kill him, but making sure Garnet doesn't die. So attack the prison cage.
Yeah.
But
Oh shit, she's got 14 HP.
Give her a potion.
I've just hit him with something, so I'm gonna have to wait until my next turn. I may be screwed.
How are you pausing this up?
Shit.
Although I will say, 9 is harder, but I've never seen anyone lose to the prison cage.
Yeah, Garnet just died. This is just me not paying attention.
You were given chance as well?
Yeah.
And I'm not even sure you have to heal Garnet. Just free energy the shit out of it.
I do like the way you continue the game after failing and it puts you back to like literally where you were rather than like your last save point.
That wasn't in the PS4. I think that's been in the update. Not in the PS4, in the PS1. I think that's been in the update. So it'll be much handier for you.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for that.
Although I will say, I think they do understand that 9 is one of the harder ones. Like legit, I could die at the next boss, and I wouldn't. I'd be like, well, that's kind of how it is.
Yeah. Come on, really. We've got trance. We don't want to talk about it anymore. We want to fight things.
So if you want my advice, just have Dan use free energy on it, and you should be fine. Okay. That's all fine.
Okay, that does a lot of damage.
Which?
That dying, that free energy.
Yeah, it does. I
didn't realise you have to. Gone. There we go, done it.
Yeah, it's not difficult.
If you first you don't succeed, try again.
If at first you don't succeed, use the thing they give you.
Yeah. Yeah, just pay more attention, Michael.
Zidane basically turned into a Super Saiyan, and your response was,
attack.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Zidane. I mean, it's Vivi now.
Yeah. This one's a little harder. You got to be paying a bit more attention on this one.
Okay. Just attack it or what?
You want to attack it, yeah, but you also want to make sure Vivi doesn't die, because Vivi in this one, if you just attack, Vivi can die.
Okay. Alright, so he's on 40 out of 67, so I can get 2 attacks.
I think you can get 1 more attack in on him.
What the hell?
What?
That's cool. Vivi's doing an attack.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. You actually put Rufus's theme in this as well.
Well, whose theme?
Rufus.
Which one's Rufus? I forgot.
Final Fantasy VII. Shinra's son.
Oh, yeah. I don't understand why it says 150 on the green when you're. I mean, really, you could just complete this fight by literally attacking with Zidane, healing with Steiner, and then could relax anyway.
Yeah, because the fire helps.
Yeah, and that does more damage than us two anyway.
Like I say, VV hits like an atom bomb compared to everything else.
Yeah.
Which is why he becomes so useful. Okay, so for reference sake, if you want to take your time with this,
there we go, done.
This is for the people watching on stream or watching on video or whatever. This is the part of the game where I'd get all three of these characters up to level 5, because there is a possibility of going into the next boss fight kind of weak. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go into this boss fight kind of weak. And we'll just see what happens.
Hey, I killed it.
Nice one.
Princess.
I'm not worrying too much about healing Zidane because you can heal in the next screen. I will say though, you want everyone up to at least level 3. If you want to do
the boss fight.
Before doing the boss fight.
Okay.
If you want to be...
I'm assuming there's going to be grind now.
Yeah, there's going to be a grind at some point or another. I may grind off stream.
Yeah.
But I think for bare minimum, you may want all 3 characters to at least level 3. And that's at a guess. I tend to go in level 5.
Yeah, 7.
Hmm?
Do you know 7 you were telling me about over leveling?
Yeah.
I watched in the first react. Firstly, you can do a bit. Get yourself up. Some guy grind all 99 gold cap.
You broke up pretty heavily there. I caught next to none of that.
Can you hear me now?
Go ahead, say.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
I watched the video the other day and you saying about me over leveling. Some guy grinded in the first reactor room.
I've actually seen that video. I have seen that video.
How ridiculous.
Yeah.
That must have taken ages.
I think it did have a timer on it. I have seen that video.
How the hell did he get over the timer?
Because when you save, there's a timer.
What do you mean?
When you save...
Yeah. No longer talking, but I'm saying... Oh yeah, it's not until you blow up the reactor you got like 5 minutes to get out of.
Yeah, and I think it's 10.
The dam's getting drunk. That's it. I'm starting.
But I think you can level up. Oh, for God's sake! You can see the timer when you just press triangle. See how long you've been playing the game.
Yeah. Still, it must have taken forever.
Yeah.
And it's not even like the characters, like the enemies. I just did that.
Oh yeah.
I've just beat the boss.
No. I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm just getting into a couple of fights to make sure all 3 characters are level 3. So I'm just outside the door where the boss is. Oh, do status effects stay on? Yes, they do. Whoops. I forgot about that. So yeah, status effects stay on between fights, so it's it's unlike 8, 7, 8, or 10.
Yeah. I do like the time events.
Here, just give me a
One
moment.
thing though, like, how did you used to do the active time event? PS1.
Sorry?
How did you used to do the active time event on PS1? Because there was no trackpad button.
Select.
Oh, right, okay.
Alright, 2 level 2s and a level 3. Let's do this boss fight.
Holy crap, you said don't go into it till at least level 5, didn't you?
I don't normally go until level 5. I did say I was going to go in weak.
Bloody hell.
And I've gone in weaker than I said that I was going to go in. So I don't think I'm going to be too... I'm not going to be conservative. I'm going to have some aggression in this one. But I'm still going to try and steal and see what I can get. But here's the thing. This guy hits like a truck. His thunder spells are massive. Eye drops, they're okay, I guess. So my usual tactic for a boss fight is just to have VV stock up on focus. And for Steiner to do some maintenance to make sure everyone doesn't die. Here's the problem: he's got a thunder attack that hits like a fucking monster. Like he's nearly killed Zidane in one hit.
Fucking hell.
Blanca's here. I'm sorry, this is kind of a spoiler for you.
How is that American?
Doesn't have anything, so I can.
Sorry, I'm looking for food. I've just gone on to one that says they do American style food. Is this literally, they think, this classes as an American restaurant?
Yeah, I think a burger counts.
Yeah, but it's not just burgers, it's like hot dogs and fried chicken and stuff like that. It's not really an American cuisine, really, it's just kind of anything.
Yeah. There we go. That was a lot easier than
this game.
That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I got extremely lucky in stealing everything that I wanted to steal.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's one thing I've noticed about Final Fantasy VII, at least the older games, the characters, at least, you know, in terms of like 7, they're all very young, the characters are, you know, they're 16 and 15, 17.
Yeah. I think this is the youngest cast. I say cast as if they're real people, but you know, they, as characters go, they are set at the youngest.
How much is Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD remaster?
I don't know, it's been a while since I bought it.
Well, it's been a while since it's been out, so I'm assuming it's going to have dropped in price by now.
Yeah, I think so.
GTA 5 would have dropped in price by now,
but it didn't.
Because obviously the been out loads of DLCs, been out, and it's like a really good game now, it's still 50 quid on the store.
Yeah.
If I go to CEX, I'll probably pop into CEX tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be about 50. It'd be about 15 quid in CEX, I imagine.
Probably.
So yeah,
it's probably only 50 quid on the store because you get all the DLC with it, maybe.
Yeah, possibly. Another chase.
Have you seen all the DLC for it now?
Which?
For GTA 5.
No.
There's all like mad shit where you can like make a track for your car with like loop-de-loops and...
Oh yeah, cunning stunts.
Yeah. Have you seen the ones where like you'll hit a split ramp and do a spin, but then like hit another part of a road that's slanty, and then like go around that, and then do another one, like do flips and stuff. It's mad.
Yeah. The entire forest is coming after us. Blank, take care of everyone. What does he mean by that? This is a great cutscene. I love this cutscene so much.
I received a potion. I don't know where I've got to go. Just follow the people. This is silly. Is that hero? An hero. An hero. There's a lot of this going on in this game.
Welcome to the world of Final Fantasy IX, where shit hurts.
Rubber helm.
Oh, you're back on the Prima Vista, aren't you?
Yeah. I think so. Wrong door.
Steiner, still an absolute dick.
Mm-hmm. He's got some major power for such a little guy.
Oh yeah, it did mean...
Aren't you peeved at me because I called you little?
Something that I haven't said, but I've shown on the stream. Whenever you use a magic, being healing or offensive magic, you can press L1 whenever you're using magic to target everyone on the opposite side or on your side. The only downside is the power of the magic will be a little bit weaker.
Yeah. Hang on, is that the L1 for battle assistance?
No, it's when you're targeting. To do the cheat, you've got to pause it and then activate it. In game, you can press L1 and L1 as much as you want.
I just found some money on a bed.
Mm-hmm.
Ether. Right, spoke to the... Put it down. Right, okay. 7 o'clock, I'm gonna get some... I'm gonna go out and find some food soon. I say find because I don't know what I want.
I think I'm gonna check out to see if anyone's around.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that I'm at least upright for a little bit, because the whole issue with my back.
And plus, like I said, you don't want to be a hermit when you're like with your housemates and
exactly.
Is it completely new people then? Yeah.
Yeah, new people altogether.
Oh, cool. Are they all younger than you, or are they like same age, or like?
Younger.
So like you're the father of the house then?
Thanks. There's two things. I don't look my age and I don't act my age, so I kind of get away with it. Like when everyone finds out my age, they sort of go up at me a little bit, Like,
Yeah,
no.
see, that's the beauty of being like in your late 20s. It's that age where you kind of don't look really young, and don't look like in your 30s, and people can't seem to put the finger on how old you are.
Yeah, but
Like, everyone always asks me how old I am, and I'm like 28, and they're like, "Oh right." And oh, I didn't think that. I thought I thought about 23. I'm like, well, yeah, because that's how old 20-year-old people look like.
yeah, but I was still getting around 20 and 19 when I was 26.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently, I do have kind of like a baby face.
Yeah, I have a baby face when I've like had a shave.
Hmm.
Like, when I grow my beard out and stuff, people say I look about fucking 30.
Like one of my best mates, she's known me for about 6, 7 years. Still got my age wrong.
Yeah.
She thought I was like 24.
Let's go talk to the boss. I'm assuming that's the dude in the cockpit. Not the cockpit, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. Baku.
Bronze Bloods. Where the hell is Baku?
He's moved to just outside the entrance.
Okay.
He's in the room where the candle was.
Ah, okay. I got a wrist. I need a new wrist. My fucking
Wanker's
arm,
cramp.
I swear to God. Nah, not even that. Have you ever? I don't know whether it's like from all the game. I don't know whether it's from all the gaming or what, but I don't know. I can't even do flat-handed push-ups anymore.
Ah.
So.
Alright, so after this little dialogue.
The room where the candle was. I'm in the room where the candle is. He's not here.
Alright, I'm gonna save and jump out.
Okay. What, are you going off?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna pause my game. I don't know when the next save point is. Or does that matter?
I'd say it matters. There is a Moogle outside.
Oh, there is a Moogle in here actually.
Go and talk to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna save the game and go get some food. I don't know what I fancy though.
That's fair enough. I'm gonna save as soon as I get out of here. So it's just explaining the Moogle flute, and you play that to save in the open world. You go in the open world much sooner than you do in 7 on here. I think 8 you might get out sooner. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna save and exit. When I'm able to press square. Come on. There we go. Alright.
I just spoke to Baku. There we go. Anytime. I ain't holding back.
I'm gonna jump off.
Oh, hang on. I'm fighting Baku.
Yep. I wonder how long ago.
Is this the boss fight you were talking about?
No.
Thank God.
How far?
Because I'm not very.
How far back was Baku for me?
I stole a high potion. Can I steal much from Baku?
Yeah, you can steal from him.
He didn't even hit me. He fell over.
Yeah. Okay, you are about 20 minutes behind me. Maybe a bit more.
Because it's me.
No, it's more.
You have to take into consideration my texting habits.
Yeah, and also, that's the first time you've played this. Okay, you're half an hour behind me. Alright, so with that, I'm leaving the stream. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.
Goodbye.